Good morning and welcome to another ironic introduction to another video. If this video feels scripted, understand that's because I am so frustrated by how bad I believe this deal is that I have to keep recording the video. I have to keep retrying because every time I listen to myself, I just sound like someone who is angry screaming into a microphone. So I hope this one goes a little bit better. I am a little bit calmer now. But this is a whale bait deal. Just preface that this is completely not free to play friendly. It is $50 US dollars. There is no way to buy it for units. I think that if this was a unit bundle, it actually wouldn't be bad. I understand the value of RNG even in a free to play friendly bundle. And I would not have as many complaints even if this was incredibly expensive as a unit bundle, say 2,000 units or something. But because this is $50 USD, no way of purchasing it as a free-to-play player, that's where I draw my issues. So the reason I draw my issues there is you have a 5-star enhancement crystal. And what that is a chance to award a 5-star class awakening gem, which would be amazing. There is great value in that. And a 16 5-star class plus 5 signature stones, right? So you have essentially 80 signature stones there, 20 guaranteed 5-star signature stones in the bundle, as well as a attack boost and a health boost. Both of them are greater. I've never used one of those, but for the boosts, I would say that those are a nice cherry, but definitely not something someone is buying these for. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you are highly competitive in this game and those have a lot of value to you. But I definitely feel like those are the nice cherry. Maybe there's value to them. I don't appreciate the value of boosts in this game. I use them when I have them because I have them. But I think that the game could operate just fine without them. I feel that to an extent they are almost pay to win. But at the end of the day, I feel that the boost is still small enough that the skill gap can easily bridge the difference between those two. Way more than I feel like revives in a competitive format when they cost so much is considered pay to win, but I'm not quite there yet, so I don't have strong opinions on that at the moment. But the reason that I feel like this deal is so bad is not because it's completely unfriendly to free to play, but it's because of this 5-star enhancement crystal. The only reason you would buy this deal is for the 5-star enhancement crystal, because you want a chance at a class awakening gem. You open this up and you're like, okay, for $50, right, what's the chance rate gotta be? It's gotta be like at minimum 80% chance to get the awakening gem. That's what I would assume at $50, but I know better opening it up, and we find that it's actually only a 20% chance to get an awakening gem and an 80% chance at disappointment. Because let's be real, anyone who opens this up and goes, ooh, 85 stars signature stones, not what I wanted for $50. And perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps other people find the $50 to be not as costly. But in my opinion, when you're putting out a paid product, there should not be RNG. And to an extent, right? Like this daily special, this skill crystal, I don't see any issue with RNG here, right? Because players can evaluate that deal based on the lowest, like the highest chance drop rate, which is a 2-star. So, right? So if you say, okay, I'm spending $5 on a 2-star crystal, some tier 3 skill ISO, some tier 4 skill catalyst fragments, and a 4-star hero crystal, which is still a little heavy on the whale side. But when I started off, I bought a few of these because, you know, when you don't have a 2-star roster at all, every skill crystal, every one of these deals is a brand new character to grind in the arena. So there is a value for that, especially for new players. This deal, on the other hand, I think the base, like if you get the 80%, this just hurts. This feels so bad, and there isn't even real value in getting those signature stones because they're not like they're not good, right? Like at the end of the day, I believe these are generic, which is nice. And there is a value in signature stones. I'm not trying to say signature stones are bad. A lot of champions need high sig level in order to be optimal. I just don't feel like it's something that's worth spending $50 on. Like I would even make the argument that Kabam could easily put the 5-star Awakening gem and the signature stones all in this bundle and not even be affected by it. My screen froze. So that said, if you're thinking about buying this, or if you're wondering if deals like this are something you should save money for in the future, I would not. If you saw this deal and you instantly bought it because $50 doesn't make you flinch, good for you. I'm honestly a little jealous, because who wouldn't be? And if you're someone like me who only looks out for good deals and only buys deals I think have high value, my suggestion is when you see these in the future, maybe try not to get as offended as I did today. Do what you can to look at the deal, acknowledge that it's a bad one, and then just pretend it doesn't exist, which is something I normally do. But because I've been keeping more of an eye out for these, because I've been trying to make video content on them and kind of critique them as they come out, it definitely hit me a lot harder as I look deeper into it. Because normally, like, I can tell right away whether or not it's just a bad or good deal, and I can just ignore it instinctively. But when I have to like actually try to price evaluate it, it starts to get a little more frustrating as I see the actual value there. So that said, if you're a whale, you'll buy it. If you're free to play, you won't. And if you're someone in the middle, please don't. And I will talk to you later. Delay.